Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. It's your brother Ariel from GMS Tampa Bay 12 and GMS 13 Ruler Shabbat. We're going to start giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bachshan Rakak Wadash, double honor to our elders, apostles of the great millstone, who rule and teach well. Salutations to you brothers out there that push this word of truth and sincerity. Shalom to any sisters out there that listen to meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And again, it's your brother Ariel from Tampa. Here, just driving on my way to camp. On my way to camp, so it's gonna be a little bit of a drive. But just want to come at y'all brothers through the spirit. It's a real gloomy day. Yesterday was a gloomy day too, but today is another gloomy day. It's raining. It stopped raining though. But it was raining all day, It looks like I'm about to run into some more rain. But that's besides the point. I don't want to babble, but it just reminds me when it talks about the dark and gloomy day. It reminds me when it talks about in the Bible. When it talks about it's going to be a day of darkness, a day of clouds and thick darkness. And when I look ahead, oh shit, it's about to rain like a bitch, bro. I'm about to run into some heavy ass rain. It's real ominous, like foreboding. It's not good. It's not ideal conditions to be exposed to the elements. And it's metaphoric for the last days. It talks about the days of darkness. Days of clouds and thick darkness. The day of the trumpet. We're talking about the day of Yahweh's return. We're talking about the day when all hell breaks. Well, hey, all hell would have already broken loose when the day of the Lord comes. Because basically when the Lord comes back, fire's already going to be kindled out here. It's already going to be havoc wreaked upon the earth. And the Lord is just basically, when the Lord coming back, that's the end all be all. That's the grand finale. But when that day happens, Yahweh's return, it's going to be a day of clouds and thick darkness. And it's through the spirit too that the scriptures refer to the chariots, as clouds in a lot of scriptures. It says that, the Lord uses, He makes the clouds as chariots. That's the chariots of the Lord, That's what the world calls UFOs today. So when the Lord comes back, He's going to come back and what the world calls UFOs. But we're going to get a nice up close personal look at them. And ain't going to be no dots in the sky type of shit. All right? It blinks in, blinks out. No. You're going to see exactly what's been haunting the world for generations. Every eye shall see it. It's not going to be oh that was an airplane, or no that's swamp gas or whatever. No. The world's going to know exactly what this is. It's something otherworldly, but really it's from another dimension. It ain't otherworldly, it's from another dimension. Yeah, that's where Yahweh and the angels dwell. Okay? And when they come back into this dimension to come save the elect, the rest of the world is going to be a witness to it. Those that are still alive. Because there's going to be nuclear destruction going on. There's going to be all types of hell breaking loose everywhere on the earth. But to cap it all off, the Lord's going to come back and redeem His elect. And all you people out there that were saying that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites, you're going to learn the hard way in that day. And this is the warning. This is the trumpet being blown right now. The verbal trumpet. We go on the highways and byways, we cry aloud, we'll let you know. So all you other nations, all you people of our nation that don't want to believe it, for whatever reason, you don't think that we know what we're talking about. All right, don't worry about it. Because when that day comes, and it surely will come, then you're going to know that a prophet was among you that day. It's going to be way too late to try to repent. The doors of repentance are open right now. They're still open. And brothers can come into this thing. But it's getting increasingly harder and harder to come into, the brotherhood. As brothers know that are in this thing already, El Apostle Tahar already closed the doors in Great Millstone. It's only going to open it up for choice men. The Spirit really got to be working with you for you to get in this thing. But that don't mean you're not a man in the Lord. There's an obligation that you should be taking a part of. You should, what am I saying? There's something that you need to be doing. If you believe yourself to be a man of the Lord, there's something that you should be doing right now. And if you decide to go ahead and do it through the Spirit and power of the Lord, then that's you showing yourself approved. That's you making your call and election sure. And the Lord will have mercy on you. What are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be what? Waking up the children of Israel. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She cried to the chief place of concourse. So if you have this wisdom, if wisdom is dealing with you, then you need to share that wisdom. Where? In the chief place of concourse. You need to go on the highways and byways and push this word. Yeah, easier said than done, I know. But that's what you're supposed to be doing. At least putting up videos, making videos, going through the scriptures. Staying out of trouble, staying out of this fucking world, These are the things that we should be doing in the last days. And these are clearly the last days. When you go into Matthew 24 in the beginning, starting at verse 3, and the disciples are asking Yahushua, how we gonna know when the last days come? He basically talks about everything we're seeing right now. You see? Yahushua is basically describing everything that we're seeing today, right now. So we know that we're in the last days. You can ask any asshole in the street too. Yeah, you believe in the last days? Well, it sure looks like it, the way the world is. Yeah, hell yeah, it does. Absolutely does look like it's the last days, the way the world is. And the Bible says that. Go into 2 Ezra chapter 9. It says, measure the time diligently in itself. So we have to measure the times. Okay, we're seeing the wars popping off. We're seeing the Persians starting to be risen up. We're seeing Esau against Esau. Nation against nation. Esau against Esau. You're seeing the house divided. Alright, we're seeing talks of nuclear war on the highest level in history. More sightings of the chariots. El Apostle Tahar dubbed this year the year of the Charagma. And Charagma, that's Greek, okay? When it says mark in Revelation chapter 13, when it's talking about the mark of the beast, that's the word, Charagma. What does that mean? Like a marking, an incision, a cutting. So we're in the year of the mark. And when you look at what's going on in the world today, you look at all the biometrics and transhumanism, they're pushing that out on a high level. So brothers, this is it. This is it. So it's time to get ourselves right, brothers. And you sisters too, you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai? You have an obligation to do your part too. You got a husband, you need to be a loving wife unto that man. If you're with a man in the Lord, or who you perceive to be a man in the Lord through your spirit, then you got to stop giving him hell. You got to show yourself that you believe. You got to follow. You got to follow the rules too. But you men, the Lord is calling men. So it's time for you men to step up and show yourselves as men. Because it's going to be a beautiful day when the Lord comes and saves brothers. and you see the rest of the world, you see the face of the rest of the world, and you're like, oh, these motherfuckers are Israelites. These motherfuckers are Israelites. The same guys we had in Jerusalem. We was mocking them. We was making fun of them. They're the Israelites. They're the men of the Lord. We wasted our whole lives, and yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful feeling to see our enemy fall. So with that, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakach Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Salute to you brothers out there pushing this word. All right, stay up. Let's get this work done. Peace.